the son, the one, the prodigal kind. Nothing but frivolity and fun on his mind. An inheritance. This sense sitting, collecting dust. Grieving a tradition, stipulating he must wait for the date the old man would croak. But his wait for the estate has him coming up broke, so discontent. He'd circumvent the rules he had come to resent, demanding a percent, asking pops to consent, and off he went on a sinful descent. Prodigal, meaning recklessly extravagant. But you know how sin goes. It might often start off swell, but give it some time, they don't turn out so well. This boy's penchant for egotism has him 3 feet deep in a world of heathenism. Just caught up in the act of the house of ill repute. He's drinking, mingling with prostitutes. His selfish pursuit ain't bearing no fruit. He's running out of loot, life steadfastly spiraling down the proverbial tube. He's tending to hogs for a living. He's filthy, smelly, no food to feed his own belly. Nothing but fear and bereavement now filling his chest. Feeding pods to pigs he couldn't even digest. And there's no rest for the weary. The way he lay there at the bottom, he's struck with a theory. Surely my father's servants have a better deal than I got here. And his next move became regrettably clear. After all I did, I certainly can't be his kid, but I must rid myself of this mess and all of this distress. I'll cross my fingers for a bit of forgiveness. So there he is, slinking his way back to town, head held down from the weight of the shame that he disgraced his family's name, anticipating dad casting rightful blame. But he didn't. No. There he stood, waiting, hopefully, that cresting over that hill his baby boy could see, as he'd been every day since his precious kid left, silently praying with a heart bereft. And at the sight of his son, he breaks into a run, screaming to his servants, "Prepare a feast! Grab the fatted calf and slaughter the beast!" And the boys' "I'm sorry's," well, they fell on deaf ears, as dad's kisses pierced their way through his cascading tears. And on the boy's shoulders, a robe, his finger a ring, sandals on his feet, a treatment for a king. No punishment, no judgment, no admonishment, no rage. No feelings from the past the boy's return cannot assuage. He took his father's money, and through it all he burned. Yet it was not spurned. All the old man sees is that his boy, he has returned. He thought him dead, but no, he lives. What warmth to his heart this gives. And his son's voice, a joyful sound. He was once lost, but now he's found. Prodigal. A term used in the negative could be understood loosely. Alternately, can mean the act of giving profusely. But there is a cost, and it must be paid. Our collective sin, it must be laid down to wear the crown. And it isn't paid by obeying the ways of the law. It ain't listening to your paw. It ain't feeding pods to pigs in the mud. It's the blood of the Son that counts. The one unjustly hung on Calvary's mount. You know, it's really a trip. In fact, it may seem quite odd that a prodigal story was written by a prodigal God.